Okay. So I have to talk to this guy, Nura's engineer and driver. Let's raise his gunner rank. How's the request for the coal mine? We should go talk.
Hello.
Hello, how's the research going in regards to the lost relics? Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling that it is a relic. You intrigue me strangely, girl. Let me take a look, will you? Okay. We'll spend the night, and then we'll work on the quest finally tomorrow. Handed nearest the junk we picked up during our travels. Would you look at that? That certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it. Wait, so there's something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are. It opened. Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old cougars.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention. Yeah, a work of genius made manifest. Thanks, Poogie.
Thank you. Even so.
Gotta say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something. Did you doubt him?
What?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld, or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it out loud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Neras grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at... I don't see it.
Rather.
Anywho, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll all form something? Likely so. That's what Mate the Cougar said anyway. Though I haven't an idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization. Once piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they? That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, huh? So please find the rest. I'm definitely motivated. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
Oh man, it looks like all junk to me. Ha! I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout. A hobby now.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old cougar, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils on the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded. But I wouldn't let that deter me, and one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However,
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint. Got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer. It was fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I became the man I am today. To chase the unknown to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart.
thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases.
We're in this journey.
At the start of battle on Gauntlet Run deck, enemies take damage. Yes! When fighting on deck of the Gauntlet Runner, enemies will now take damage at the start of battle due to the effects of Bombardier.
Speaking of,
Oh yes, and about the next relic, I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander.
right
if you
then.
want. I'll be sure all ship shapes and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
I should look for clues in a notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room. Okay, so let's look for clues on a pillar in the engine room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, I think I have 9 days before we have to depart. So 2 days for the major quest that I want to do.
reminds
So
me.
rumor has it that there's still monsters wandering through the Grand Cathedral Mausoleum. So even when Zorbo defeat, traces of magic yet remain. There haven't been made any yet, but it's still dangerous. I hope no wanders in there by accident. And remember, there was a locked door in there. Okay, so
What's in
there's stuff to do everywhere. Katarina wants to talk, but I have no idea where she's at the moment. I need. Okay, I wanna go
Alright, then.
talk to Gauntlet.
Let's go.
And then we need to go look at that book. Book on a pillar that he keeps in the engine room. There we go. The code seems to have been deciphered even further. We may have yet a clue for another lost relic. Nero's fine penmanship lines the page. According to the old man's research, one of the relics can be found southeast of Martira. If memory serves, that's where the dreadful grotty man-eating cave is supposed to be, it says. I've already found the relics in this location. Okay, so I already found all of them.
All right then. Where to? Where to?
Nora's desk. Cleaning raises HP.
Got it.
Now that I'm a carrier, it's important to be well groomed. Oh, this is working now. So what does this do? Alright, time for a fresh start.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here. Now then. Here we are.
Interesting.
Arrival candidate Gauntlet
There's much
seems
to
to be
see.
there.
This place.
I want to go.
Over yonder, eh?
This place.
What?
Huh. Huh.
Probably in
You seem interested, lad.
I want to go here to the abandoned tomb. I need to go to the abandoned tomb. For a dagger, a ring, and a rake. Dagger, ring, and a rake. Merchant, thief, and brawler. Merchant, thief, and brawler. So.
Interesting.
I know what I want to do.
Tell me.
Merchant, thief,
What
and
now?
brawler. So. Equipment. Stroll. You merchant, thief, or brawler. We're gonna be a brawler.
With these fists, I strike for justice.
And we are going to stroll. Skill inheritance. We're gonna teach you thief skills.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new ability.
That is.
Slicer, perfect punch. I'm gonna make him a brawler. Hulkenberg. She's a merchant. Let's make her. Let's see if we can find equipment for her first. Merchant, thief, and brawler. What do you learn as? Let's teach her thief skills really quick.
I'm counting.
Of course.
We can give her dark sword as a brawler.
I see. To greater heights.
Oh, she's a level 7 brawler. I'll give her dark sword.
All right.
DEI. Deals physical strike damage to an enemy proportionate to the caster's remaining HP.
All right.
So we have a merchant. We have a merchant. We have a gunner. We have a cleric. We have a thief. But we don't have a brawler. I'm gonna make Stroll the brawler. We're gonna make Stroll the brawler. Hulkenberg the merchant. He's gonna be the thief.
All right.
No mag. Okay. And then we have a cleric.
All right then.
Okay. So now
Where to?
Let's go.
make sure everybody has
What'll
the
it
weapons
be?
that they need. Okay, ebony. Ooh. So let's get this at least.
Good.
All right then.
Let's go.
What'll it be?
Okay. So
Alright then.
let's head back to
Let's head there right
Gauntlet
away.
Runner. And let's go do that quest. I think we're finally
Well?
ready.
What do you want to do?
It's gonna take 2
Now then.
days.
What are we doing there again?
Wanted us to find a ring for him, is it? Guess it's a tomb for some dead folk. Want to go? I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him, but we need to recover Grease's
Should
dagger.
be a good time.
On the bright side, the rumors say the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. Maybe we come up with just
It's your
more than
call.
ring. We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me so long as you get your feet dragging.
Let's be off.
Okay, so we're off. Which
Taking
should
up the
leave us like
request of the
7
man
days
Martira,
to do
the Gauntlet
main
Runner
quest.
makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
What to pick?
I want to build up courage.
Even so. Hey! So,
So we'll spend time. Oh, I could cook now.
well,
All right.
I forgot I could cook.
Hello, hello.
We've got a runner heading it our way.
Why, that's Godard.
What did that firebreath think he could do to decimate our crop? Brought on orders to show the other gauntlet runners by sight, but when he says decimate, that can't be a good thing, can
Onward.
it? Indeed, we must allow him to damage the tightest runner. Let's go.
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries, from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Godard, the rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule. You little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
I don't know what he's weak against, and I know I'm not in an ideal.
We don't want your vision of a world built on callous sacrifice.
That's our secret technique. I'll use what I must. Nothing personal. Sorry.
Cheeky
Why,
brat!
hello there.
with these fists, let's do this! Something else. Eat this!
Come forth, royal soul. Light.
The elders
Behold,
and
We
rogues will
stand
rise!
together.
Moves nearly all beneficial from all enemies. Ooh.
Nope, not this. With blade in hand. Not now. Take that!
Cheeky brat! Take this! Take this!
That's cool.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I don't know if I have a pierce. I haven't tried dart.
No holding back! What a mess. You can't run!
Cheeky brat!
I will fight with pride.
I stand ready. Oh, power of heroes! Not this one.
Pierce, probably resistant. Do I have any?
For all that we strive for!
I have wind. Let's try wind.
Charge!
He's resistant to good wind, of course.
Take this! Deep! Rancor!
With these fists, I shall vanquish evil. Oh, healing light!
Thanks.
I'll not lose to your rapscallions!
Flare!
Cheeky
Wealth
brat!
may be a comrade. Lend me your strength. I strike with conviction.
You whippersnappers need to learn respect for your elders! Who do you think kept this kingdom together after the war? Suffer! Take this!
Now accept your fate. Erupt! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Meddling little hooligan!
Try not to worry.
Plus needed.
Vitus power. Light! A tough one.
Meddling little hooligan!
Sever! They yet cling to life.
Take this! Take this!
Hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Oh, power of kings! Some darker arts. Mandible bearing.
Now, ruler!
Someone get
I'll
him healed up.
crush you!
Remember, we all grow old. The blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
You came and attacked us, not the other way around. Shut the fuck up.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
That'll do.
At least we got a good battle in where we can rank up some of our new.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
A new means of protection.
Nice.
Spectacular.
Good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on the ship under your watch. Now full speed ahead. No delays for us if we can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel. As monsters come more alive with every breath, the thirst for adventure is quenched.
All right then.
Now then.
We'll be facing great challenges ahead. Might be good back to my old training methods from Shadowguard. Now we're on the road, of course. Gotta keep my eyes up in case of an attack perhaps once we're back in civilization. Should I speak to him when we return to town? If you have a free moment, I like to make the most of our journey. I'm going to spend the time standing watch and keep us safe. Care to join me? Tolerance.
Indeed.
Wisdom.
Well then.
Now then, your thoughts?
Wisdom.
Well, Tolerance, wisdom. I don't think there are any other places I can go. I can now cook without making time.
That
Hail. Good.
Pleasing aroma, is it not? Man, you're making me hungry now.
All right.
Critical meatballs are complete. Nice. And this shouldn't fix the speed cooking and cook without time passing. Okay.
let's not.
Oh, we can't do more than once. So make sure to cook as much as we can. If we have ingredients for something, we should cook. I guess we're gonna level our wisdom. Forgot how to get outside. Huh. Tolerance or wisdom? What do I need more? Tolerance is the lowest. Wisdom. Let's work on wisdom.
Indeed. Well then.
So let's work on wisdom from this guy.
Say,
Talking about how the runner works before, right? How about I give you a little brief on the fuel system? Remember how there was a crystal over there? That's the core that's needed to make the runner work. Might be obvious, but the crystal's chock full of magma. Of course, the more you push the runner, the more magma it uses. As long as you maintain it properly, you'll never have to replace it. Though if it's as big as the one Luis has, you may need to change it out every so often. Really, using it for flight means he's already expended its energy far beyond reasonable limits. No amount of crystals would be enough if you're irresponsible about it.
Spare a moment?
With all that said, you want to be very careful not to overwork the machine. I can't cut corners.
Really?
No room for cutting corners, I guess. I should say not. I'm counting on you to do it right, lad. After all, if something breaks, we're all scuppered. Personally, I'd rather not waste power too frivolously. Studies have shown that overusing these crystals can be awful for the environment. You treat these like Luis does, just using them up and tossing them away willy-nilly, then you're bound to leave all sorts of distortions in your wake. That's why I prefer not to rely solely on crystals. I want to develop a way for gauntlet runners to fly on their own power, and then take that technology even further. Technology isn't something to be hoarded and monopolized. It's always meant to be a tool for the public good. That's a great sentiment.
Yeah.
Of course it's great. I wouldn't settle for less. No fun in keeping these marvels to ourselves anyway. Gauntlet runners soaring through the skies, teleportation magic. I want nothing more to see technology spread like wildfire and make everyone's lives a little easier. Though I haven't a clue how to achieve flight yet, much less teleportation. Boggles my mind why the blasted thing sees you as some sort of key. All the more reason why the direction we go is all up to you now, chap. We're lucky to have a captain capable of such magic flipper-floppery. Wish the others could do it.
Although,
Of course.
Of course, that would certainly be ideal, but I'm glad that if anyone could do it, it's you, lad. Why, for me, I teleport, and not a one would follow. That would seem to have a monopoly over this power. No one's raised even a pip of complaint speaks of your virtue. Standing tall, guiding this merry band, you feel like a natural-born leader, and I'm sure the others would agree with the sentiment. Got rather chatty there, didn't we? But the honor is still young, so we're here. Why not inspect a few more spots?
all right.
Okay, our wisdom got up. We earned some mag.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
So we
nearer.
gotta leave in like what, 8 days? I think it is now.
What to pick?
Okay. Definitely gonna do courage again.
Right.
Oh, but before we do,
Then
I want to try to cook.
This is...
Increase critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Restores 20 and cures poison for all allies.
Let's check.
Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
No, speak.
Okay, we'll just pass through this. Oh, shish kebabs. Nice. That looks tasty.
All right.
Nice, we cooked. And then we'll also
Right.
get our courage up.
Hey. So,
And once we get courage up to 3,
however,
we'll be able to do that quest.
All right.
So close.
the party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Shit, we're here during a sand flash. That's not good.
Now then.
We're permission, not for music. This is where we search for the
Gotta
ring,
get back on
yes?
track.
That's right. The sooner we get that ring, the sooner we get Guya's dagger back. Although, where do we even start? As a history, no, I expect it won't be simply left lying in dust. We won't know until we go further, and I sense signs of monsters, so
Well.
be careful. We may find some other nice treasures in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I'll think of it as recycling. As well, we look for useful items, but let us not stray too long. We're returning to town by night.
Here we go.
Alright, Poogie, lead the way. Alright, so this dungeon, the abandoned tomb. We got here during a bad time.